Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to a lockdown update video. Today's date is the 17th, I believe, Friday the 17th of April, and yeah, I just wanted to do an update video, guys, and let you know what I've actually been up to, because we know times are tough at the moment, and one big problem we're facing at the moment is a shortage of PPE, personal protective equipment, for both the NHS and our care workers across the UK. So I've been putting the 3D printer to good use, and as part of the online 3D crowd campaign, I've sort of signed up there as a volunteer to print the parts for these face masks. Now, this one's a test one, so don't worry too much about me handling it. I do have to follow very strict guidelines for keeping these things as clean as possible, and I will go into that in further detail. So this is the top part. These are the original design from Persia 3D, and so this is the top headbands, which would normally have some elastic attached to the ends, and then that would sit sort of around your head like so. In between you have a clear acetate sheet, and these are the sort of bottom pieces. These are some ones that I'm not using. These are test pieces, and these are just reinforcers that attach at the bottom to help keep the acetate sheet in the nice sort of curved profile. So yes, I've been putting the printer to great use doing this. So far I've got over 20 prints done. It's taken a bit of time to get the sort of calibration correct on the printer. I am printing these in PETG filament. You can also print these in PLA. Those are the only two filaments that they will accept. So if you have a 3D printer, guys, please do consider signing up. Volunteer your time. They also have a fundraiser page to help raise funds for the purchase of the acetate sheets and packing materials and all the logistics that go along with it. So why am I doing this video? Well, like I said, number one, to update you on the 3D printing. So these are some of the ones I've got packaged up already. So these get printed. Any stringy bits I just whack off with the heat gun as such. They come off quite easily, and then they get sprayed down with isopropyl alcohol and individually bagged in freezer bags, labelled up, ready to go. So they were doing like an online, online sort of a central distribution. They're now currently localizing out, so I've got a gentleman coming to pick these up from me along with the rest of the prints I have on Monday morning or Monday afternoon, sometime Monday anyway. So these go off and then get kitted out with the rest of the parts, and then they are delivered out to the NHS and our care workers. So as you probably know, the 3D printer I've got is the Creality Ender 3. So I've got that there printing. We can see in a video here the machine in action. Excuse the noise because I recorded this and left the TV on. Professional YouTuber, of course, as always. So yeah, these are being printed at a rate of about 2.5 to 2 hours 3/4 per item. I've tried speeding up the prints, but then you get poor quality, and they obviously need to conform to the right sort of structural integrity, etc. that's required. So the next problem we've got is supplies. So I've been furloughed from work, so I'm not quite sure what's happening with pay in that respect. And obviously I get a small amount from YouTube advertising, but it is not enough for me to cover the cost of doing this. And the last thing I want to do is stop printing these. So I have set up a fundraiser page on GoFundMe. Links will be in the description below. So this is basically to help raise funds for the cost of the PETG filament. That's sort of skyrocketing in price at the moment. I think there is a very high demand from it from people like myself and many other thousands across the UK that are doing this. That has pushed prices up, and lead times are up as well. So I need the funds to obviously purchase the PETG filament, along with packaging, isopropyl alcohol, which, as we all know, is still quite pricey after the whole saga with the hand sanitizers. Yeah, labelling, sort of those basic costs involved. If we manage to raise enough funds, I will look at investing in a second 3D printer so we can get these printed off a lot quicker. Do have a look, guys, do read through the description. Any excess money that's raised once the demand has decreased and the NHS and that don't need these anymore, then the rest of the money will be donated straight to the NHS. So that's pretty much all I need to say really, guys, for this one. So yeah, basically, quick channel update. This is what I'm up to at the moment. Normal videos will resume shortly. Within the next week or two. I'll have more regular videos out, and I've got some very exciting videos coming, guys. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Now, if you don't want to support me on this, that's fine. There's other ways to support me through Patreon as well. If you want to support the 3D Crowd campaign directly, the links are on their website. And like I say, if you've got a 3D printer and you've got spare time on your hands, check out the website, sign up, and get printing. And let's get these face shields out to people that need them. Thanks for your support, guys, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Cheers.